This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 6. Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto Yahweh, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. I want to start off by giving all praises. Let me say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halala Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Racha Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elder bishops here in Great Millstone, who rule well. Salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect, scattered abroad. I'm the brother Taza War from the GMS New Jersey camp, and just back at you again this lesson on my lunch break. Got to be quick though, and hopefully you get edified, in this quick video that I just came across. All right, now this is from a description, the Hood blogger, fair use. All right, now using this video for monetary gain, just for educational purposes. The title is the Purge in Philly is happening right now, 2025, raw and uncut. All right, so I want to play a little bit of this video. Let's do that, and I'll wind it back to this part, to the beginning, and bring out a few precepts. This is why, we tell you, time is up, and every one of you are going to be judged according to the Most High's judgment that he bring upon you. So it's really high times to awake out of sleep. So let's play this video.
Seeds.
Following breaking news on CBS News Philadelphia, right now the state of Pennsylvania experiencing a statewide intermittent 911 outage. And the advice from the officials, if you cannot get through to 911, you should call your local non-emergency phone number. And we have those numbers for you on your screen right now. You might have another non-emergency number if it's a local police department, but we have county numbers on the screen right now because the state of Pennsylvania is experiencing a statewide 911 outage. We told you earlier that this is developing news. We are getting information by the second, and within the last 5 minutes, we are told that counties are actually calling individual residents. So if your phone rings, you don't know the number, pick it up. Today's a day where our advice is pick up the phone. So in Montgomery County, we had a Montgomery County resident pick up the phone. It was a recorded message giving them more information. If you need police or fire, call this number. Also follow the local social media outlets for your local emergency staff. Delco, again, this is why this is important. In Delaware County, a number came through to a resident and the phone flagged it as spam. So we just want to spread this information so that you understand now is the time to locate your non-emergency number, answer your cell phone if it does ring. The state of Pennsylvania experiencing an intermittent 911 outage.
And also we want to let people know that if you did in fact call 911 and you were not able to get through, in some cases, operators are actually calling you back.
Yes.
So that's something to be aware of as well.
That's right. So they said it's an intermittent outage, so it might go through. If it doesn't, they are trying to keep that list, and then they're told that the system does track it, and they will call back individuals.
Also want to let people know that the numbers that you saw there on the screen will be at the bottom of your screen right there on the ticker. So for the next hour or so, probably more than that. So the numbers are there for your convenience and your safety. Liz, thank you so much.
We'll keep digging on this information, Don.
All right, we'll see you later in the show, I'm sure, with new information.
You can see by the looks on their faces that something ain't morally right. You see the brother over there, he trying to, put on a fake smile and all that. It's written all over the lady face, man. But bro, you know what I'm saying? Don't be a sellout, good brother, with that suit on and all that. But let's just get into further details. I gotta ask y'all one question. Do y'all remember this?
Are on the picket line.
Well, Philadelphia is feeling the consequences of the District Council 33 strike right now. It is impacting the streets, the water and sanitation departments, police dispatch, and airport operations as well. And now the city is seeking an order from a judge requiring the dispatchers return to work. This comes after the city filed a complaint saying the strike is posing unacceptable threats to public safety.
Investigative reporter Liz Crawford joins us now. She's been following these developments all day. Liz?
Well, good evening. Around 2 o'clock today, a judge issued a preliminary injunction, and now city attorneys are seeking a return to work order from that judge. The complaint filed by the city Tuesday morning said there is no substitute to the 911 emergency system. And shortly after midnight Tuesday, dispatchers walked off the job in the middle of their shift. According to the complaint, the city does not have the staff to operate the call center without the trained dispatchers to avoid threats to public health, safety, or welfare.
These are our frontline workers. These are the people who are answering the phone when people are having the worst moments of their entire lives. They are underpaid. They are overworked.
Philadelphia Councilwoman Jamie Gauthier has been a longtime supporter of better pay for dispatchers. This is video from an event last year announcing improvements to Philadelphia's 911 system. Since the workers went on strike at midnight, the city has had police officers fill those dispatcher positions.
Obviously, it's not a replacement for the people who are skilled at this job, the people who have been trained to do this job, and the people who frankly deserve to be paid well to do this job.
The city's complaint said police officers need to focus on their primary jobs and cited the Nicetown house explosion just 2 days ago as an example of a crisis situation that would especially strain the 911 call center.
So, get ready, man. Lord willing, this come to a town near you. And hopefully this activate Jacob's trouble, which would turn a civil unrest. You don't have police officers going to calls. The dispatch, they said you got to call the county number. I think, I can't remember where this happened before. I think in Chicago. I think they was telling them maybe about a year ago, 2 years ago or two, maybe a year ago, I think. It's telling them that they would have to call the county. If you brothers, you could correct me, let me know what city that was. But anyway, let me bring this out. Jeremiah 30:6, because this place about to go down, man. This place is going to lose its cool. All right. The economy is going to fail, and nothing's going to work for you as usual. And it's going to come down to you really, being of the Most High's elect to get through this thing. So this is Jeremiah 30:6. Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. It says, at last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Now who's the he? The he will be the elect of Jacob. He will be saved out of it. It says, for it shall come to pass in the day, say of Yahweh, the Lord of hosts, which means the Lord of armies, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. All right, so Jacob's trouble is coming, man. All right, and they having a glimpse of it now. I hope more news come out on this, and may Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai bring forth more of the judgment to you 2/3, man. Especially those that that put their hand to this plow and they look back, meaning this truth, but you're not a doer of the word, you're just a hearer, because you're in the way. All right. Let me continue a little bit more.
Hey Liz, how does one become a 911 dispatcher?
Well, Yuki, they have to pass an exam, they have several interviews, and then if they are hired, they have 6 to 8 weeks of classroom training and then 4 weeks of on-the-job training. And I do just want to let you know, I just got word from a court spokesperson that order was just filed by the judge directing more than 200 dispatchers back to work. So we were kind of waiting for this. That's what the city was seeking, and just now that order was filed.
Well, before that, did you have any idea on the wait time for someone?
A lot of people wanted to know about response time. Now, the city's goal always is to answer 90% of calls within 10 seconds. There's no word on whether or not they met that goal today. I will tell you one last added perspective here. Philly dispatchers answer about 9,000 911 calls every day.
Wow. Okay, Liz, thanks so much. We appreciate you, as always. Keep in mind.
As I sit back and watch this, it got me thinking, was this whole strike thing just a test run to what's going on today? If y'all really think about it, when they started the strike, the 911 dispatchers had also walked out. Now, with that being said, during this time, this was over the 4th of July weekend, and the city of Philly dealt with mass shootings. It was over 46 people injured, and we know it was a lot of lives that was taken all throughout the whole city. Now, The judge has signed the executive order to send, I believe they said 200, of the operators back. And then you got the operators complaining, saying that they're underpaid, and they're pretty much saying that they are not appreciated. Well, I got a news flash. At the end of the day, for one, shout out to the city workers and all that, the trash workers.
Yeah, because the job is probably extremely hard. They busting their ass at the job because it's so much work on a few of them, So let me bring this out. This is Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So when Jacob's troubles, actually start to go down, look, man, you ain't gonna have to ask if this is Jacob's trouble. This right here is a glimpse, a prelude, what the city is like with no police officers coming to your aid. So what are you women gonna do? What are these men gonna do? All right, all out war, man. Now I'm gonna end the show. Let me play it from the beginning, because he did play some of the calls that went through, right? Philadelphia has the total of 2,256 murders from 2020 to 2024. So let's play this real quick.
Car stand by. 50 officer police priority. Shots fired. 3700 North 15 for 50 officer police by radio. Shots fired. Car stand by. 50 officer police by radio. Shots fired. Car stand by. 3700 North 15th Street. Shots fired at police. 15 North 15th Street. Give me what you got. Multiple shots. Car stand by. Car stand by. The 50 officer police by radio. Shots fired. 3700 North 15th Street. 39th District, 3700 North 15th. Car radio making 101 in your priorities. Shots fired at police inside the property. Inside the property. 15 North 15th Street. Alright, any entries to police, sir? 3700. Coming off. Possibly enter officers. We got a possible barricade. Cars used, caution, please, and respond. It's right there. Stand by. Car stand by. Second assist. 3750 115. Shots fired. Shots fired inside. Here's 101 in. Shots still ringing off. Give me SWAT ASAP. Long gun ASAP.
Yo, this SB Twiz, the hood block. Y'all know how I carry it.
See that, man? You see that? I'm gonna end with that because I gotta go. Well, I hope you were edified. Hopefully they come out with more news about this, and may Yahweh Bashim Yahushai keep heating it up, till this thing come to pass. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakha Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elder bishops here in Great Millstone, who rule well. Salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect scattered abroad. Shalom.